we like to see people crash out. Judgment comes easier than looking inward. Good morning, and it's actually morning. I have a few things to do this morning. I'm going to chat with some of my friends, which I haven't done in a really freaking long time. We used to do these like chats every so often, and I guess, you know, life gets in the way and you passes you by and whatever, and we haven't been doing them, but we're gonna do one this morning, which I'm really kind of honestly nervous about because I've kind of like obviously distanced myself from OF a little, but I'm excited about it. It's gonna be really fun. It's Saturday. My hair looks so weird like this, but I also like don't know what to do with it right now. When it's curly, it's like you have to like re-get it wet for it to look good. You get what I mean? Once you've slept on it, like, cause this doesn't look good. Like, I don't know what to do. Anyway, curly hair is so hard, and that's why I just end up straightening it all the time, because I'm like, at least when you sleep on it the next day, it looks fine again. You can just leave it down. I actually had some things to talk about this morning when I turned on the camera, because last night I was watching The Four Seasons. It's a new show on Netflix. I was watching that, and one of the themes throughout the episodes is that this guy, you know, is happy, and people are kind of analyzing his behavior and looking at him and saying, oh, like, he's spiraling, he's going off the deep end, like, he is not well. And then the Kanye West documentary is coming out, and I saw a bunch of videos on that, and people are like, he's manic, he's going through this, he's not well, da-da-da. And the whole theme of The Four Seasons was that this guy is actually doing amazing. Like, he's living his truest form, and people are speculating on him because he's doing things that they see as, like, I guess manic or like out of control or just spiraling and kind of crashing out, right? They're seeing it like that, and then they end up having to look inwards in the show and realize that they're the ones that are actually not happy. They're just doing the status quo and pretending like that's happiness. I've noticed that us as a society, we kind of like prey on people's crash outs. Like, we like to see people crash out, essentially. And I've noticed that more and more apparent that that's what people not want to see, but people like thrive on that. I have this like scar from a blemish, and it's really pissing me off. I'm not doing a full makeup. I just wanted to like make myself look somewhat presentable. My lips have been so dry since my trip to the woods. It's actually painful. I need like heavy duty chapstick. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? I feel like people are so wrapped up in other people's crash outs that they don't realize that like maybe they're not happy either. My own crash out was I wasn't happy, and I had to make decisions to make myself happy again. I think it's almost easier for people to look at someone else's life and criticize it rather than looking at their own. So I try to look inwards as much as possible and like see how I can, you know, be the best version of me. Just some food for thought on that. This week is probably going to be a lot less eventful than last week, but you need a fun week and then you need a work week. I pressed it down. I put some water on and pressed it down and then put it in a claw clip. Now I look kind of bald. Anyway, I just saw this TikTok where the guy was like, as I mature and get older, I have less ambition. And he's like, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, because he's like, basically, I just care. I'm not that he doesn't care. He said, I'm just less pressed about everything. Like, I just don't care to like keep grinding. His username is EJ on TikTok, or it's _3 Trinity, and then his username is EJ. Anyway, it resonates with me. Like, I feel like this entire year I've just like had less ambition, I guess, in a way, less drive, which obviously is not a good thing, but at the same time it's like I want to just protect my like soul a little more. And I think that's kind of where he was going with it, is he cares more about like his time, and I just resonated with that a lot. Anyway, I'm gonna go make some coffee now. It is 12:30. I had lunch. I had a little energy drink. I didn't make coffee. I was gonna make coffee, but I just, something about coffee just is like, lately I don't want it. You know what I mean? Anyway, had some food, did that, did a little bit of work. and talked to some girls, some OF girls that I'm friends with. Erin introduced me, my friend Erin, you know Erin, I talk about Erin all the time. Erin's the best. She introduced me to some girls and we got on a little FaceTime call and it was so fun. I'm excited to connect with people again. I feel like this entire year I definitely secluded myself from the industry because I just needed a little distance. I need a little space, but I'm feeling really good and I'm really grateful for Erin and the girls and everything, and I feel really happy. So it definitely put a little pep in my step, that's for sure. And now I'm actually watching a really interesting video. So you know, if you saw, I did a Charlie Kirk response video. Yeah, that's as much as I'm gonna say. If you wanna go watch the video, go watch it. But I'm watching another one of his videos right now. It's called Did OnlyFans Top Performer Nala Ray Really Change? I ask her. So I'm watching this, it's interesting. I'll say it's interesting to hear perspectives like this that I, you know, don't agree with. Maybe I might do another commentary video on this episode or this conversation that they had. Raisin is sleeping with his little teddy bear. He has this teddy bear. He was laying on it like a pillow and now he's like laying side by side. He literally brought it here and put it next to him. Isn't that so cute? I feel like a brand new person. I feel refreshed. But I also feel a little bit, like I'm very impatient. I feel like when I want something, I want it like right then and there. Like literally anything in my life. If I want food, like I want it right then and right there. If I want to like take a shower, like I'm gonna shower right then and there. Like doesn't matter if it's the middle of the day, doesn't matter if I've got something to do. Like I'm just very, it's not impulsive. It's just like when I decide on something, I want it, then that's when I want it. So I feel like I'm having a little bit of a frustration not being able to move like right away. You know what's crazy? When I moved back to LA, I lived in LA from college up until I was like 22 or something. And then I went back to Northern California for a year and a half. And I didn't even stay out my entire lease. I still had 3 months of my lease, but because I wanted to move back to LA, I just did. And I like paid my rent in both places because I couldn't wait. I have no patience. That was a prime example of me having zero patience. And I was like lucky that I was able to do that at the time, but I cannot do that right now. Like with the house, I cannot just go and move and live somewhere else because my mortgage is like so much. So I'm not doing that, but I really want to. Like I'm like losing my mind because I just want to move so bad. Peace, peace, peace. I'm really trying to keep my cool right now. Today I think we're gonna go for a little dinner tonight. Daisy's at a boxing class right now, and I think that's like it. Outfit of the day. I'm wearing this comfy top that I actually got at Target. It's just like a tank top from their workout section. These sweats, oh my God. They are the comfiest sweats. I'm telling you. Oops, sorry, Raisin. Comfiest sweats from Viore. I'm obsessed. I love them. And then some Crocs. My Crocs have Tupac. They have a bee, a little daisy, a rainbow, a piggy, and an A. And the last addition to my outfit, of course, is Raisin. Right, Raisin? Are you an accessory? I'm just kidding. You're a living, breathing creature. But we do look very good together. My baby. I love you, baby. Good morning. I got my nails done yesterday. I am fully obsessed. We got Russian manicures again, and they look so clean. I know Russian manicures are not great for your nails, but like, I can't stop. They look so freaking good. I don't get it. Come here, Raisin. Do you want to say hi? You want to say hi? Raisin just woke me up. It's like 8 a.m. or 8:30 or something. He normally wakes me up if I don't get up before that. You don't like me sleeping in that much. He doesn't like getting up super early. So I normally get up at like 6:30 to do my trade and everything. But this morning, I was so tired. I was exhausted. So I didn't get up. And then he noticed I wasn't awake, so he woke me up. He's a good alarm clock. You're a better alarm clock than most. Yesterday, we went and got our nails done. Then we went to dinner. That was kind of, honestly, yesterday I didn't vlog at all because I cleaned the house for the open house. I talked to my friend Colton, which I want to talk to you about. We're gonna sit down and freaking have a conversation. It's gonna be intense. It's gonna be deep. It's gonna be real. Me and my friend Colton, we have like the best conversations. I don't know what it is, but we just have such good conversations. So I wanted to share what we were talking about. So I talked to him. Then Raisin and I went to the coffee shop, and we sat at the coffee shop for like 3 hours. Actually 4. We sat at a coffee shop for 4 hours. Oh wait, I planned out my week, which I should probably look at. Planned out my week, read a little, and edited the video that I posted on Sunday. Then we went and got our nails done, grabbed some shoes that I wanted to get. I'll show you the shoes. Grabbed some shoes and socks, and then we went to got some socks. I needed some socks. And then I needed some new white sneakers. The sneakers that I wear every single day for just like casual wear, they're still fine. I wear those all the time. But my sneakers for like actually doing some sort of fitness, like walking and stuff like that. Not that I am working out, but I wanted to get something a little bit more like active sneaker. Obviously these aren't really, I mean, I don't know. I feel like you can go on like a hot girl walk with these. You know what I mean? So those sneakers, mine, I've had them for like definitely at least 3 years. And I wear them a lot, so they're kind of like worn out. So I got some of these. I like them. They're fun. They're white, and they have a little touch of black, which is good because I wear a lot of black. So that's what we did yesterday, huh? And I are gonna go on a walk today because he deserves it. We didn't really go yesterday, huh? So we're gonna sit down and have that conversation. It was a lot to kind of take in. Honestly, my friend, like I already told you, me and Colton have the best conversations that are just super real. And he's actually been in some of my videos where he does this. He'll come in and like show me a different perspective. He like is so good at kind of looking at all these different perspectives and like discussing them. Even if it's not like his beliefs, he just comes up with these points of view. Oh my God, I just love it. It's so good. Okay, I'm gonna wash my face and like put on other clothes and we're gonna chat. This is the fit. What do we think? Little hot girl walk fit with the socks and the shoes. But before we walk, let's talk. And drink some water because I was about to start the day with coffee and I decided water was the way to go. I haven't been drinking enough water. I know I haven't. So instead of coffee, maybe not instead of, but before coffee, I decided water was the move. Get over here. Let's talk about the conversation I had with my friend Colton, which surprisingly enough was also a theme in a show that I was recently watching. So I'm gonna start with the show because if you've watched it then you can follow along a little better. Okay, also I hate my hair right now. My hair length is like the fucking worst. I wish it was either shorter or way longer, and I prefer that it gets longer, so I can't cut it. I just have to live with it. Recently I've been watching a show called The Four Seasons. I guess it's an Emmy award-winning show. I'm not through the whole thing yet, but the basic theme of the show is that this man was really unhappy in his marriage. He just felt stagnant in his life and he wasn't doing the things that he wanted to do. And during the process, he has a group of friends that are part of this show, and now the trash can's going by. Oh my God, should I start this in a second? Anyway, and his friends are on this trip with him. They see him crying and they go, oh my God, he's manic, he's losing his mind, he's going through a end of life crisis or whatever. He's like losing it. Right? Spoiler alert. His friend comes up to him and goes, look, I saw you crying. I know you're miserable. You regret your decision. And he goes, what? I'm crying because I never thought I would be this happy again. I never thought I would get to this point, and I'm so grateful. So I'm crying of happiness. And she's like, what? No way. And then the friends have to start looking inward at their own lives. Are they being stagnant? Are they also not happy and just choosing to like keep doing the things that they're doing because that's what in quotes happiness should look like and should be? Because at their age they should, you know, because at a certain age you should be doing a certain thing. That's kind of the theme of the show. Like I said, I haven't watched the whole thing yet, so I don't think I spoiled too much. I really just spoiled the beginning. Sorry about that. But then I was talking to my friend Colton. He brought this theme up as well, as because we were talking about moving and changes and like being open to different things in your life and not being stagnant because you think that's what you have to do. If you feel like you should be doing something different, then you should go for it. Like that's your heart calling you to do something different. And so we were talking about that, and he was like, I feel like people that would judge that on the other side are jealous because they haven't looked inwards and seen if they are feeling unhappy with their decisions in life, or if they're feeling stuck in whatever they're doing. Judgment comes easier than looking inwards. And we were just discussing that because maybe that's things that we were doing before. Maybe before I was even judging myself for wanting change. It's like, no, I should keep doing what I'm doing and keep powering through it because that's what success looks like. I should keep, you know, doing this thing that clearly is making me unhappy and pushing through it because that's what I should do. And I was judging myself for wanting something different, wanting something more. So we were just having that conversation, and I thought it would be something to chat about because I'm sure we aren't the only ones going through that. I'm sure there's like a lot of you watching this that are like, I want change in my life, or, you know, I feel like I can't because of X, Y, and Z. This message is to say you only get one life, so if you do want change and if you do want to do something different, do it, because you only get this one opportunity. And I think something that I've noticed is if you don't do it when you want to do it, you're gonna eventually get there, but it's gonna be harder because it's gonna be later. Like, the longer you wait, the harder it is to do, and and a harder of a decision as well, because you're building more on the thing that you already are doing, and the deeper you're getting into that, even though that's not really what you want, right? So like, I'm just thinking maybe the longer you stay in a city that you don't actually like, the more connections you're gonna build. So then when you do get down the line, you're gonna be like, oh, but I have all my friends here, so I should just keep staying, even though maybe you literally don't like the environment, even if you do like your friends. So I don't know, there's a lot of different ways to think about this. If your heart is calling you to do something different, don't be afraid of judging yourself. Obviously, that's like, you are your biggest critic, and I think for a while I was judging myself a little bit. But yeah, we were just talking about that, and my friend Colton, he just made some big life changes as well in his life, and it took him sort of like a roundabout way to get to where he wanted. But at the end of the day, if you aren't doing things for yourself, you're doing them for others, and that means you're living for others. So do what makes you feel good, not what you think you should do. Now, today is a work day, but I think I'm gonna start off the day taking Raisin on a walk, just because I want to get my body moving. And if I don't do it when I'm thinking about doing it, I end up never doing it, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna take Raisin for a walk. I'm drenched in sweat now, and Raisin he gets like really hyper when we go on a walk. Then after, he's like running around. I'm literally so hot. We walked for like almost 40 minutes. Holy shit. Roasted potatoes from Trader Joe's. Oh my god, these are so good. You can have these for like as breakfast potatoes, or you can have them as like a side dish for any of your meals, like if you're making salmon. So good. With some eggs and some Parmesan cheese. Oh you an egg later. Pretty good. I gotta look and see what I wrote on my iPad. What do we have to do today? I've been trying to give myself only 3 things to majorly do every single day, so that I'm not overwhelmed with lists that are so long, because what I used to do was write a long list of everything I need to do throughout the week. So instead, what I've been doing is 3 things. So obviously there's a long list of things that need to be due through the week, but I don't have to look at it all at once. So I go in and I write the top 3 things on each day. I'm not overwhelmed by how much I have to do, and I don't have to see it all at once. With my makeup, I'm feeling fresh. Now I have to film some stuff. I started filming some content for my Alanah Goddess channel, and I'm trying to figure out the vibe there. I definitely turned it into like a trading channel because I've been trading for like months now, as you know. And last week I didn't trade much. I think I traded like once the entire week because I was traveling and everything. And then this morning I didn't take a trade, but I literally just took a trade. It's 12 o'clock. We'll see how it goes. It's the last hour, so it's power hour, which could be a good thing. It could also be a bad thing because the direction sometimes is a little sharp. I'll put it that. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm not risking too much either way, so it's a good trade. It's a good trade. If it's not, at least I didn't trade at all last week, so it would be my first like losing trade in like 2 weeks. So in like a week. So anyway, right now I am still laying with Raisin. He's having a little nap. I think the walk took him out. He normally hates walking, and if I let it be his way, he would probably have stopped me from taking him out this morning, but I had to drag him out. Okay, I think I'm gonna get to filming. I think I've got to do this. Let's do it. I've been at my desk working. I filmed one thing. Yeah, I filmed one thing for the spicy stuff and got that uploaded. Actually, I filmed two things. I filmed one for my Alanah Goddess channel and then one for the spicy stuff. And I got that all uploaded. Oh my God, it was such a pain to get it uploaded. The video did not want to go to either of my computers. I had my desktop open and my laptop, and neither computer would take the video for some reason. Every time I would go to drop it in, it was like, this video is in use. And I'm like, what do you mean it's in use? So I had to put the SIM card back in my camera, and then from my camera, drop it to my phone, like airdrop it to my phone basically. So annoying. Now that that's up, I can finally send that out and get it up on my ManyVids as well. I need to upload this from my phone because I actually don't have it. But yeah, I'm actually really impressed with how much I got done today, and I don't feel burnt out or like I did too much for my, like, you know what I mean? When you like overwork yourself, I feel like I did enough. I should probably be done soon and not push it too much. Upload, yes. Okay, I did it. Okay, well, I need to upload that, and then I probably should be done for today because I think I did enough and I don't want to overdo it, you know? All right, this is the fit. I look like I'm gonna do like one of those like dance classes. My hair's really wet because I just showered. Yeah, I look like I'm gonna go work out, but I'm not. We're gonna go pick up our pottery that we painted last week. So if you saw the video where I was painting pottery, I'm gonna go pick that up. I'm so excited. It matches my rug, what I painted, so I'm gonna show you when I get it. And then we're gonna come back here because Daisy has some studying to do, and I will probably just wind down for the night because it is 5 p.m. now, so Raisin's gonna come along. Are you ready, Raisin? Wanna go get your vest on? And he's ignoring me. Okay.
I swim in the ocean. That worked.
Imagine I dropped it.
Sorry for the waiting time. Are we waiting for some food?
Oh, what the hell? They've been arguing this whole time, as per usual.
I get to drink
I'm gonna have a separate. They're still arguing. They've literally been arguing this entire time. And we've probably been here for like 25 minutes.
Well, you know, not a lot. And then he like walked halfway to Ralph's and called me. He parked outside Pepco for like, okay, Raisin, you have to.
What the hell is that?
But that's broccoli. I'm gonna go dine now. Thanks. Come on, bye. Thank you. Why are you holding those?
When I do it, look. No, Raisin, Alanah, look at him.
You gotta put them down. Just throw them down on the ground, man.
No more dessert left.
Can I have a Pepco?
Okay, our pottery came in. Who wants to see? Do a little unboxing for me. Can you hold this? Do you want to see mine or yours?
Raisin's excited. Raisin, he thinks it's a present for him. He knows the word present.
Which one should I show first?
Yours?
Mine? Okay.
Thinks it's for him.
Remember I told you earlier, are you showing me up here? Okay. Remember I told you it matches my rug in the office with little bees on it, and it's green plaid.
Let me get closer. That is really cute.
Super cute.
I like that a lot.
I'm gonna use this as like a little dish to carry my jewelry. So I'm gonna put it by my bedside table, and I'm gonna put like rings in it. My bracelets are gonna go in there, and I think that's really cute.
Show Raisin.
Raisin, you want to see my bowl? Do you like
He
it?
thinks it's for him, his tails.
And then Daisy made this starfish.
That looks really cool.
It's so cool. I love it. And then the back with her name and the date. The front is cool. What are you gonna do with this? It's like a
Decorative
mermaid plate. In the summer, you can do like little food dishes.
I just like it as a display as well.
Oh, I thought it'd be a cool like snack dish.
Yeah,
Like a mermaid party.
I like that.
We're so full. Good morning. Okay, I woke up at 4 a.m. and I used my time wisely. I was like, isn't this like manifestation hour or something? Or is that 3 a.m.? Either way, I freaking used it to think good thoughts, to like dream of the future. Like I just sat there and like went through and nice things. Like I just wanted to like have good energy, even though I was so tired. I was like, please, can I go back to sleep? But since I was up, I was like, let me just manifest some positivity. So I woke up at 4 a.m. and then I finally think I went back to sleep around 6 a.m. And so that's why I didn't wake up till like, I think it's like 8:30 or something like that. But yeah, so I had like an interesting sleep, I guess. Because I slept through the night, technically, and I was fine. But for some reason, this isn't the first time that this has happened. And that's why I don't want to wake up at 6:30 because I'm like just falling back asleep at like 6. So anyway, today is going to be a work day. Today is going to be a power through day. I got a lot done yesterday, so I'm thinking I can like keep that momentum going. So yeah, I'm just like excited to keep that momentum going and stay on a positive grind because I've been feeling ever since like early last week. I've been on like a good momentum, good wave. Yesterday, I started my day with water because I need to freaking drink more water. So we're gonna start the day with water again, and then we'll make our coffee. And that's what I did yesterday, and I felt a lot better about drinking my coffee because, you know, I had been on that wave of like, I don't want coffee. I was kind of like grossed out by coffee. And then now I've been starting the day with a full glass of water, and now I'm not as like grossed out by the coffee. So let's do that. Good morning. I am on my way to the dog park with Raisin. Go to the dog park and we're gonna go get coffee and I'm gonna read, I'm gonna do some work. Oh my God. Oh frick, I forgot. I was gonna do something this morning, I totally forgot. Today's headspace is I'm trying to be positive, I'm trying to be happy and excited for the day. So that's where we're at. We're at the trying phase where I'm not completely losing it, but I am about to start my period soon, so I could lose it any second. As you might have known from my last vlog, I have or had bronchospasm, and I finished all my medication. I still have my inhaler and then my other medication for the other part of it. But I already finished all my bronchospasm medication and I'm still coughing and I still have phlegm in my throat. It's not as bad. I can definitely see a difference. But like I still have phlegm. I still have so much phlegm in my throat. Sit. Hello. It's been a day, as you can tell. Have been working at my desk. I dropped an entire cup of noodles on my keyboard. I did that. So, I mean, it seems to still be working, but let's hope I don't lose any letters. You know what I mean? Today has been sort of one of those days where I'm trying to get stuff done, but my head is sort of in another place. I was just texting with my aunt and we were talking about like, she was like asking me about my move and everything, and it got me excited again. Like I'm just like thinking about it, and all night, like every single night when I go to sleep, I start thinking about all the things that I'm gonna do there, and like, it gets me excited, but also like, I'm itching. I'm like burning to get out of here and go do the things that I want to do. I also had some like good news happen today about that. 2 good pieces of news. So I'm feeling positive about it. I'm just like, get me out of here. I've actually had a really good day. I had a meeting with a brand that I'm going to potentially be working with that I'm really excited about. I think that their platform, you know, I am sort of selective on who I work with. I don't just like promote everything, and the companies that I promote on my YouTube, like I'm very, very selective about. And this one, we had a meeting today and I feel actually really confident about it. What else am I doing? I am editing a video that I'm posting on TikTok. I'm working with this brand on TikTok, and I actually love their product. Oh, my baby, my baby, my baby. It's so cute. Okay, well, I'm gonna get back to editing that video. Then I think I'm going to dinner with Daisy and Jeff. Put on jeans for that. I was wearing leggings, but I got so hot. I was boiling. You're crazy. corn chips sometimes.
No, he smells like chocolate.
How are you
3 eggs, and I've been obsessed with my
Smells
carbon
like
steel
chocolate.
pan.
I'm trying to smell him. Daisy decided to wake Raisin up by doing fake fart noises. He doesn't like it. You know more, he doesn't like it.
He's coming.
Let's skip
He's
this
sitting
one.
on my face. You want to get up? Do you want to get up now? This is what he does when he wants to get up. He gets off the bed and stares at me. Or himself in the mirror. Alright, let's go. He gets really excited. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I started my period. Brazen woke me up at like 3 a.m., huh? What time was it? Come over here. Why does it keep doing the same couch? Come here. Come here, Papa. Brazen woke me up at 3 a.m. and I was like, what the heck? Why is he waking me up? And it was because I started my period. Made coffee. Let's try it. I think it's a little too hot. He likes his own space. Look at him. You like your own space, huh? That's kind of like his spot on the couch when it's just us two. Huh. Editing this video. It is Thursday, so I thought, honestly, I'm just gonna round up the video. It's been a freaking week. This week was really, honestly, chill. It was a chill week, and we really didn't do too much. I worked, of course. I feel like as much as it felt like just a really simple week, I actually did get a lot done, so I'm proud of myself. I hope you liked this vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next week.